It helps if you take the mute off. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to BWTM Sports. This is it. Amir versus Phil Greco. Live audio commentary. It was a tough decision to make. Do you watch Frampton versus Donaire, the fight that everybody wants to see? Or do you watch Amir Khan's comeback, and there's loads and loads of fans from around the world wanting to watch Khan's comeback fight? Which fight do you want to see? Donaire in a fight with Frampton, a superstar, Donaire fighting a potential superstar in Carl Frampton, or do you fight to watch Amir Khan in his return fight against Greco? Now, for me, ultimately, I decided to go with Khan versus Greco for this one. I would love to commentate in Frampton versus Donaire, so I've just recorded that fight. But tonight, you'll get to listen to Amir Khan versus Phil Greco, because there's so much on the line if Khan were to lose. Not only that point, but also the fact that we have Mr. Kell Brook in the house as well, doing live commentary. I won't be able to hear that. But after the fight, you'll be interested to see Khan and Brook and see if that fight gets announced. So that would be great as well. Thank you for joining us wherever you are in the world. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're new. And let us know where you're listening to this so we can give you a shout out on the channel as well. So, coming into this fight, obviously Khan is the well-established name. We know what Khan can do. Fast hands, Olympic pedigree. Phil Greco is nowhere in the same class as Khan, but we know Khan has suffered some bad knockout defeats. The recent fight against Canelo, where he got knocked out of one shot. Since then, there are question marks about Canelo himself, whether his career has been tainted with PEDs. Michael Buffer is now making the announcement for the main event of the evening. The legendary Michael Buffer. It was an honor listening and talking to him and getting an interview with Michael Buffer. And Michael Buffer used to do the intro for Bayloric TV boxing channel back in the day. So shout out to Michael Buffer. Big buffs. Yep. Everyone knows the story. Oh, here we go. Fernando Vargas walking Phil Greco on the way to the ring. Now, I expect tonight Greco to put his hands up, but you see, Vargas is trailing him now, so we'll have to see how it goes. But from what I saw, Phil Greco, he looked perfect for Khan to look spectacular in. Greco, from what I saw, wasn't offensively great. He was the kind of guy that I expect Khan to dazzle with lots of hand speed and to just overwhelm Greco because of his hand speed. That's what I expect. But Khan is a little older now, and he's been out of the ring for a while. So what sort of Khan are we going to see? And big question is, can Phil Greco got the power to hurt Amir Khan? Because if Greco's got the power to hurt Khan, well, it might not go quite script. And let's remember, when Khan was in the ring against light punching, what's the gentleman's name again? Chris Algieri. Algieri was able to light up Khan in the first round, rock him a few times. And that's Chris Algieri, who nobody considers to be a big puncher. So I guess Phil Greco could really make a name for himself tonight. And if Phil Greco were to knock Amir Khan out tonight, it would be an absolute sensation. But, you know, you have to go. Logic says you got to go with Khan. Fast hands, taller, longer. And we're just waiting now for Amir Khan to come make his entrance to the ring. Led out by Joe Goosen, of course, because Virgil Hunter, we hope that he gets well very soon. Khan make his way to ring now, dressed in white and green. Kind of the green is kind of like emerald green around the trunks and the whole robe. All in gold, AK, of course, written, standing for Amir Khan. If you just joined us, let us know where you're from and where you're listening to this, and we'll give you a shout out. We could have done Donaire versus Frampton, but we decided to go with Khan tonight. Shout out to J124. Shout out to Azzy. Shout out to Owen's Boxing Dialogue. Azzy says, Canvas returns. Realistic Boxing. Shout out to you, Realistic Boxing from Yorkshire. Big shout out to Yorkshire. Just watching Khan now in the videos where he dropped Maidana. They're showing that body shot over and over and over again. Of course, I'm sure they'll only show that. Him blasting away some other guy. And him raising his hands in the air. Khan just beating his gloves together, walking to the ring. He must be nervous going to the ring, though. I mean, it's all well and good doing the sparring. You've been out of the ring for so long. Now you have to get back and perform all over again. Amir Khan back in the ring. And he knows just a few feet away from him is Kell Brook. Now, I just wonder if at the end of this, if Kell Brook's commentating, they ain't going to bring Kell Brook into the ring for Khan and Brook to speak it out. As he says, Le Greco, no chance, not even a lucky punch. I like KFC. Good for you. Yo, Mr. Ingram. Yo, Mr. Grievous. Good to see you in the room. Ruben Guerrero, shout out to Scunthorpe. Big shout out to Scunthorpe indeed. Now, here's the tail of the tape. Khan 31. Greco actually older at 33. Khan 5'8". They're both 5'8". Khan's got half an inch more. Khan 10 stone 10 pounds. 10 stone 9 pounds for Le Greco. 35 fights for Khan. 31 fights for Le Greco. 209 rounds for Khan. 162 rounds for Le Greco. And the punch, I think, had 48% knockout ratio. Corruption in boxing, a totally significant and uninspiring fight that has been symptomatic of that wretched animal. Eddie Hearn says corruption in boxing. Peter Powell, animal is a bit strong. As he says, Khan might be deluded and glass chin, but he's got skills, says Azzy. J124 says, Khan on points. Those bad knockouts must have an effect on him. Just hope Le Greco is going to give it a go. Well, I hope so. I hope he doesn't curl up in a ball and as soon as Khan starts throwing bombs, start ducking and going into a corner. I hope Le Greco does actually come and give it a fight or try. It's just how good offensively Le Greco is. From what I've seen of Le Greco, he looks good tucking up against the ropes and taking a whole heap of punishment. So we'll see now. It's all right. I mean, he's talked his way into this fight. So it's a payday for him. So why not? Khan just beating his chin and, you know, looking. He got that sort of apprehensive look about him, Khan. I don't know why he's that apprehensive. The three judges, if we need them, Mike Alexander, Terry O'Connor, and Bob Williams. And the referee for the fight tonight is Victor Lachlan. Let's up the Greco. Don't fold and come in swinging. Well, that's what people want to see. People admit that Donaire versus Frampton's a far more fascinating fight. But people also admit that they would rather they want to see Khan versus Brook. Now, for me, I've tuned in for two reasons. Obviously, Khan and his fan base. And B, more importantly, the fight that could get us up after this is Khan versus Brook. The fact that Khan and Brook are in the same room together or in the same arena together, and the fact that Brook is commentating, hell. Khan should box his head off. Oh, of course he should. So Le Greco go back to be announced now. Phil Le Greco! So he's pretty much ready, Le Greco. Just walking around the ring. Won't be shocked if this is a fixed like Brook Glubchenko and Low Greco gets down quick. I expect him to get knocked over quickly. I do expect him to get knocked over quickly. Just because of Khan's hand speed. That's what I'm looking at. 35 fights, 31 wins, 19 KOs, 4 losses. But all the losses have been by top quality operators. My name is Kentucky and I sponsor McDonald's. I'm happy for you. Good evening. What that has to do with Khan versus Le Greco, I don't know. But you're funny. But don't cap again because Nightbot doesn't like caps. There's the fans. Greco went 10 rounds with Porter. If he goes down quick, it's a fix. Frampton Donaire is a better fight on paper, but the Khan fight is a story to it, with it being his return to the ring and Kell Brook being ringside. Of course, Khan has no power at 147. Is Khan still the same after Canelo decapitation? This is what I want to know. It's what everyone wants to know. We're almost ready for Khan versus the Greco. Both guys bouncing. Both ready to go. And we're off. Khan Greco. Amir Khan is back in the ring. Straight away, Khan puts out a left jab. 1-2 from Khan. Throws a little combination there. I've got to say, Khan around his midriff looks a little fleshy. Big right hand down goes Greco. First round. Greco's down. Right hand. Greco's down. Smile on his face. Greco down. Khan, nice shot. Right hand over the top. Here comes Khan. 1, 2, 3. Good combination. Khan's down. Greco ropes. It's all over, I think. It's all over. Amir Khan is back. Knockout win. First round. Explosive. All over. Greco got hit with a right hand. Didn't know what was going on. All over. Well, that's nice. Thank you, Amir. The gamble paid off. The third reason why I went with Khan versus Greco first rather than Frampton versus Donaire because I thought Khan would knock him out real quick. Well, we got that. Yeah, that was quick. That was real quick. He did look a bit fleshy though, Khan. The first right hand Greco got hit with, he dropped. He got up and he got blistered out there with the Khan hand speed. Phil Greco. It should be Phil LOL Greco. Time of stoppage. Uh-oh, somebody's whispering in the ear of Kell Brook. It's Johnny Nelson. And Kell Brook is now, they're looking at Kell Brook and Kell Brook's like looking as if he's scared to look, oh, I'm scared. Now let's see. Is Eddie going to pull the master trick as always? Proper propaganda. Sell the fight, Eddie. Khan's just punching his head to the fans. He's back. Now, is he going to let Kell Brook in the ring? Is it going to happen at the interview? That's what people want to know. That's what I'm tuning in for. Are we going to have... Khan says, I'm back. I'm back. Chuck Errol spends in there with this chump. Greco looked like he'd been out on the piss. Phil Greco sold out. Wonder how much Eddie gave him to fall. This WWE Brook KO 2 Khan. KO 1 is Vince McMahon stuff. Greco was hurt. He was hurt. I'll tell you, he was genuinely hurt, Greco. He was genuinely hurt, Greco. There's no fixing them punches. Again, look at the replay again. Body shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, that was no fix. Khan's jumping around the ring like a madman. then his bro tried to lift him up. Couldn't lift him up. So then Joe Goosen had to lift Khan up. That's funny. Looks like they're setting that Brook fight, definitely. Somehow, Greco managed to look fat at 150 pounds. Khan and Brook both go into the fight off KOs. What a coincidence. That's what it would be. But I have to say, Khan did look a slight... I don't know, his midriff looked wrong. Or his stomach looked wrong. Maybe that's the extra poundage, I don't know. His stomach didn't look as tight as it normally is. But should have gave Greco time to get up. He wasn't out cold. No, but he was getting beaten up, man. No, he wasn't going to get up. Come on, man. Greco won't get up from them punches. Come on. You want the man to get killed in there? What? Look at his shots. Straight through the middle, right hand through, and the left hook. Come on, man. His head was rocking back, and he took one that was on the cap going down as well. No, man. What a pile of crap says Adam Scott. Phil Greco should be allowed back in his country. Greco went through with Spence, laughing at this disgrace. Well, Greco said he had full training camp. You see Khan celebrating. He's celebrating. Come on. Now, does he go across to Kell Brook? I don't see. They're showing it. They're not showing if he's. They're not showing. They're saying him put his hand in the air. But he's bouncing around the ring. But I'm looking to see if he actually goes in Kell Brook's direction. Yeah, it's over already, people. Spence would annihilate Khan. Well, maybe he would. But Spence is not the talking point tonight. Amir Khan is the talking point tonight. And let's keep it there. Congratulations to Amir Khan. What a quick knockout win. Khan allows Tommy Hear's knockout power. Never had a knockout at 147 before tonight. I just want to know if they're going to do the Khan versus Brook. But let me see if we can get that and see if I can get some volume to see if they're going to actually bring Khan and Brook into the ring. If they are, I'll get the audio up so you can listen to the two guys if it's going to happen. The Greco mob cashed in. Now Sky have wasted 45 minutes to kill. Have 45 minutes to kill. I would rather stare at a wall than listen to post-fight analysis. No, you don't have to do that. Let's just hope that Mr. Let's hope Mr. Brook gets in the ring. That's what you want. That's what you want. It's got to be. You've got to have Brook in the ring. If you don't have Brook in the ring, there's no point. Why have him commentating on the fight? It's ridiculous. So Brook's got to come up there and say something. He's got to. Absolutely well done, Amir Khan. Nice to have you back. Fight's over. Just cracked open my Pepsi. Can't ready to sit and wait to you. And it's over already, says Sham. Fernando Vargas is in Phil Greco's corner. Must be ashamed. What time is Khan fighting? AJ has to give Brook permission first. Didn't think about that. I'm just waiting around to see. I don't know if anybody knows if Frampton and Donaire have got to the ring yet. Might have. What time is it? 10:15. Take us. I don't know what they're going to do now. I hope there's the interview. Hold on. Let's see if I can get the volume up for you.
Liverpool, you were great today. Thank you. It was obviously tougher test to come, but just talk us through the fight. I mean, I've been at the ring for 2 years. You know, I've been in the gym training hard. I've never taken a day off the gym. Obviously had the hand operation. The hand felt good in the fight. And people just wanted to see me come back, and I wanted to prove a point. By coming back, I don't want to go the distance. I was trained to fight for 12 rounds. Obviously, a lot happened in my past. And obviously, change of trainer, which is Joe Goosen. Virgil's not here anymore. Obviously, he's sick. So I can make some changes quickly. Obviously, fighting someone like Phil Greco, who's a dangerous opponent to anyone and everyone. You know, as he's unbeaten. I mean, sorry, he's lost 3 fights, fought some unbeaten good fighters. But I just want to say, look, I mean, we had that little bit of an argument and misunderstanding at the press conference. But you know, I put that behind me. I came in the ring today. Not thinking bad of him. I came in to do a job, to do a clinical job and be smart, hit, move, and box well. And I just want to thank all the fans today for turning out and enjoying my victory. Khan's back. Phil Greco said that he was going to risk getting knocked out to knock you out. But did you think that it would be over in 40 seconds. Did you think that you were capable of producing that sort of performance? I mean, I went to boxing. You know, I went to boxing. If I can't get a good clean shot, Joe Goosen said to me just before the fight, don't go looking for the knockout. Don't go looking for a big shot. You'll see the openings yourself. I mean, we've been sparring day in, day out. So obviously my hand-eye coordination was very, very sharp. I saw the opening, caught with the right hand, left hook, and I knew he's hurt. Finished him off. There's been so many ups and downs in your career. You've been doing this for a very long time. And I wonder if you could just let us into your mind just before you ring walks. Were there any nerves? Oh, yeah, I was a little bit nervous today coming back to a full Liverpool crowd, which were amazing. Kind of give me that push, Liverpool. Thank you very much. But other than that, I mean, I was a little bit nervous because I didn't know how I was going to be after 2 years at the ring. But guess what? I'm back with a big bang, and guess what? I'm going to become a world champion hopefully this year or next year. I want to thank Eddie Hearn. I mean, Eddie's the man to get me the big fights, and to be part of the Matchroom team is amazing, and also to be back on Sky again is great news.
Okay, well, just tell us what the future holds then.
I mean, future holds some big fights. I want to give all you UK fans some big fights. My last few fights have been in America, but guess what? I'm going to come back to England. I want to give you guys the biggest fights in England. I want to sell out all these stadiums. I want to sell out arenas, stadiums, wherever it is. But you know, I'll come back to give you, you know, Amir Khan, show you what Amir Khan's all about.
Who do you want though? Do you want to avenge your losses to the likes of Danny Garcia, a name that you always say when you ask that question? Or are you after a big domestic fight against the likes of Kell Brook in a stadium here?
We've got many names in this division. I mean, I'm a welterweight fighter. I know the fight's made at 150, but you know what? Lining up, I want to fight the best out there. I want to become a world champion again. So I want to fight the top guys in the welterweight division. And if it means going up one way one day, then we do that. But at the moment, I am a 147 fighter. I feel more comfortable at 147. But yeah, I want to win another world title. My target is to win another world title and bring a big name.
Brook, I think, is in the ring, by the way.
This is your moment, but Kell Brook is obviously here in the ring. Are you interested in that fight? Can that fight happen now you're both under the same promoter?
This is where me and Eddie sit down with Kell's team. I mean, the weight is the issue, you know what I mean? I'm a 147-pound fighter. I moved up for this fight for 150 because obviously I've not been in the ring for 2 years. But guess what? I mean, that fight is something I'm not rushing and I'm not running away from. I will fight Kell Brook and I will beat Kell Brook if it comes down to it. And the world knows that. I'm a better fighter, I'm a stronger fighter. I'm a better fighter, I'm a stronger fighter. And you know, Kell Brook's been living off my name for a long, long time. But Kell, listen, mate. We're here in the ring now, and guess what? The world knows who's going to win the fight if we go for fight. Come on, look, you hear the fans know about it. And listen, mate, you got a long way to go, man. Like I said, I'm a 147 fighter. Listen to me. And I'm not one fight. I'm not one fighter. I'm not a fighter to run away. Kell, I came to Eddie and I signed a deal with your promotional company, Eddie Hearn's Matchroom company. I got closer to you, so I'm chasing you. Remember that.
Kell, you're right to respond. What do you want to say to that?
He doesn't want the fight. He just run up. He don't want the fight. Amir, all the fans, Amir, all the fans want the fight. I want the fight. You know, he can go in the jungle and chase stars, but when he gets in there with me, I'll make him see stars.
Can you make welterweight?
I need to sit down. He made 150 today. His last fight was middleweight. You know, he's been out for 2 years. He's struggled to make welterweight, so why not make it a catchweight?
Okay, well, you've made a few friends up here at least. Let's hear from promoter Eddie Hearn. Your first off reflections on what you've just seen there.
Yeah, it's a great performance from Amir Khan. You know, he's back. He's got more speed than people ask me. Has he still got the speed? I think he might be quicker. And he's going to be in some massive fights back in the UK. He's boxed in America for a long time. He's going to be back in the UK with performances like that. There's massive fights out there. There's massive fights for Kell Brook. I love the Brook Khan fight. We'll have to see.
Can you give us any clue though? Any names? Any time scale?
Oh look, at the end of the day, Kell Brook's going to be back in the ring in July. He's chasing the 154 world champions as well. Amir's chasing world champions at welterweight. But that fight will always be a big fight. I hate to one day these boys get old and look back and kick themselves for not making that fight. I believe the British public want to see Khan against Brook, and we should deliver what the British public want.
Let me put you on the spot though. What do you have to do for these two to get it on?
We have to sit down, we have to find a deal, we have to make sure they get well paid. They want to bash each other up at the end of the day. Kell Brook doesn't like Amir Khan doesn't like Kell Brook. This fight should have happened 12 months ago, 2 years ago. We've still got time. Let's not regret it, but tonight is all about Amir Khan. A brilliant win and brilliant to see him back on great form in the UK.
Yeah. Well done, everyone.
Yeah, we'll hear more from Kell Brook in just a moment. But as Eddie Hearn just said, that it is all about Amir Khan tonight. And he has made the statement he wanted to do, Dave.
And so he should. You know, he's come out, he's been out 2 years, 2.5 years, whatever it is, and he's fought Bill Greco.
Let me at it.
You feel better now?
Listen, I don't want to take his limelight away, but Greco, you know, what do you expect?
So there you have it. Amir Khan saying he's not scared of Kell Brook and all the rest of it. It was expected. This is what we expected to hear and see. I hope you heard it. You've heard Khan, you've heard Greco. You've seen Greco get knocked out. You've seen Brook in the ring. This is what I wanted to see. Those two face off. It's happened. So I'm sure Brook wants to land in one of his chocolate brownies, but we'll have to wait and see. Okay, I don't know if there's much worth of much post-fight for Khan versus Greco. He came, he saw, he did the business, and Greco and Khan are not in the same class. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. Thank you so much for this. Thanks for tuning in for Khan versus Greco. We'll be back later tonight. We'll probably even try and, if we can get Frampton versus Donaire, we'll try and do that and commentate on that. If not, or we're too late, then we'll be back tonight for Broner versus Vargas. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to make sure you can tune in tonight. See you then.